If you've ever asked yourself, am I really qualified to homeschool my child? You are not alone. It's a question many parents have, and today I want to give you a reassuring answer. Yes, you are, and more qualified than you probably think. Let's talk about why. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Kate Education. I'm Kate, an education and homeschooling consultant, here to support you on your home education journey, one step at a time. Let's start with a common worry. I didn't do well in school. How could I possibly teach? Here's the truth. Homeschooling doesn't require a degree in education or even a flawless academic record. What really matters is your commitment to your child, your willingness to learn alongside them, and the love that you bring into their learning journey. You are already your child's first and most important teacher. You know their strengths, their quirks, what makes them light up, what makes them shut down. That insight, it's gold. It lets you create an education that actually fits them. As a consultant, another question I get a lot is, what about resources? Well, you don't need expensive textbooks or any special equipment. It's always nice to have fancy stationery, but not essential. So don't get caught up in the hype. We bought a whole set of pricey erasable pens, only to find out after a couple of weeks, my children are much happier writing with pencils. Things like special science experiment sets, they're fun, they make nice presents, but they tend to be costly and limited in what you can experiment with. You're better off looking in your kitchen cupboards to find some science experiment ingredients. The world is full of learning opportunities. Kitchen table science, nature walks, museum trips, and just everyday conversations. When it comes to curriculum, there's no need to reinvent the wheel. A curriculum is simply a plan for learning, and it outlines what should be learned across which subjects and roughly when. There are tons of brilliant resources out there. Ready-made curriculums, online courses, free websites. There's something to suit every child and every budget. When doing your research, just keep it simple. Start with researching your English language resources. So that's your reading, your writing, your grammar. Then look at maths resources and build up your choices from there, step by step. And don't forget, there are homeschool communities online and local where you can get advice, encouragement, and ideas. You are not in this alone. That said, homeschooling does need some structure, and that's where a homeschool consultant could really help. So as a home education consultant, I can help you design a plan that fits your child. I can recommend you resources that actually work and save you hours of Googling and overwhelm of the sheer number of resources and opinions that are out there. Now, let's zoom out for a second. Homeschooling is about so much more than just the academics. It's about nurturing a love of learning. It's about guiding your child's personal growth and supporting their confidence and learning together at your own pace. And more than anything, homeschooling, it's about connection. It's about being there for those light bulb moments, sharing the discoveries, and building your bond that lasts a lifetime. You were there for your child's first steps and first words. So why wouldn't you want to be there for when they read their first sentence by themselves? So are you qualified to homeschool? Yes, you are. Take it one step at a time. Trust yourself, you've got this.